Hello, hello. You know what time it is. It is Chitter Chatter time. Ladies, go ahead and come on in. Get ready for a great episode. Alexa, volume 8. Tonight, ladies, we are speaking about business. When I say we, I have my co-host coming in to help me tackle this topic better than ever. Alexa, volume 6. Bring it on down a little bit. Because our community, we don't really talk about money. We don't really talk about business. We don't really talk about entrepreneurship. We don't really talk about financial literacy. That's what we're doing here tonight, ladies. Come on in. It is Chitter time. So you know what we're going to do first, ladies? We're going to mix our drink. Tonight, I have a special drink that ain't even that special. Just a new drink I came up with specifically for the topic. I Googled a couple business drinks, and this one came up. It's called Summertime. We're going to be using the Donato vodka. Go ahead and get you some of this. It's available. I'm going to drop some links in the comments so you know exactly where to go to get this vodka. Good thing I got my measuring cup with the ounces because I sure have taken away my shot glass. I didn't bring it over here. If you're just now tuning in, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. It is Chitter Chatter time, and we are here at our regularly scheduled time to talk that talk, ladies. Gosh, I almost can't open the bottle. It's nice and chill. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with 3 ounces. 3 ounces of the vodka. And we got that in there. Remember, this is the Donato vodka. So go ahead and grab you some. It's a very, very good vodka. If you drink vodka, I drink it now. It's very good. Next, we're going to go with the dried vermouth. This is most of the time it's used to make martinis. Tonight we're using it to make this summertime. And we're going to need 3 ounces of that as well. If you're just now tuning in, drop a like, drop a comment, tell a friend to tell a friend. It is Chitter Chatter time. And tonight, ladies, we are speaking about financial literacy. We're talking about business. We're talking about entrepreneurship. We're talking about monetary growth. Because that is what we need to discuss in our community. Right now, you know what we're doing, ladies. We're mixing our drink. And I made something called the Summertime. I already have 3 ounces of the Donato vodka. And now I'm going to come in. I'm going to mix 3 ounces of the vermouth. And you can get all types of vermouth. This is just, I'm starting to get into sweet drinks. My drink's been a little too strong lately. If you're just now tuning in, go ahead to tell a friend what time it is. It's Chitter Chatter time, and we are mixing our drinks. Hello, ladies. Come on in. Tonight, we are speaking about business. And I have 3 ounces of the vodka, 3 ounces of the vermouth. And now, I'm going to get 3 ounces of the tonic. And that's going to take me up to 9 ounces. And I'm supposed to have some lime juice here, but next we're going to do the grenadine. And the grenadine is what comes in and gives it that little sweet top. Because I need some sweet drinks. If you're just now tuning in, ladies, we are mixing our drinks. And we need this. Because, you know, we're talking about business tonight. And you need, when you're having business talk, it's good to relax so that you can really receive the information. Because one thing that I'm learning now, ladies, is we need to learn how to listen when we're speaking business. And this is something that I'm learning here. Black women, this is a note that we all need to take. We need to learn how to listen. We need to learn how to take criticism. We need to learn how to understand when things are for our benefit, for our business. We're going to go ahead and we're going to drop the grenadine in the drink. You know I'm going to add a splash of grenadine, but I need some sweetness with this. See, I never even added the tonic. Well, the tonic is what you just splash in there. So now we have added the grenadine. That's to give it the sweet flavor. Now we're going to add in the tonic water. You just only need a splash of the tonic. I actually don't even know what tonic does. I've only used it maybe 2 or 3 times in life. And the last final ingredient, thank you so much. We're gonna have to add this in lime juice. You can use lime juice or lemon. I'm using lime juice here tonight. And that's gonna top off our drink. Actually need a whole lot more lime juice than that. But before I add that in, I'm gonna go ahead and mix the drink up. If you're just now tuning in, ladies, go ahead and drop a like, drop a comment, tell a friend to tell a friend. It's Chitter Chatter time, ladies. And I'm gonna let you know right now, this is episode 29. I had to do some editing, some cuts. I have made it. Next week is episode 30, and I have some very, 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 very good things coming up. I have a special episode planned for you ladies tonight, so make sure that you're tuning in. We are having a ladies game night, and it is going to be so epic. It is really about to take things to a whole nother level. So you go ahead and you mix up your drink. Tonight, ladies, we are talking about business. We are getting to know the financial side of everything. Miss Amanda's going to come in and she's going to talk business. Let me tell you one thing. Me and my mother were having a discussion the other day, and she said something to me that, you know what, I had to go ahead and take a back seat. We going back and forth as we always do, as you see. And she looked at me dead in my face, just don't argue with me about business. That's all she said. And you know, I really had to take a step back, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to let you have it. When it comes to business, she's up on it. When it comes to getting your affairs in order and planning and entrepreneurship and owning anything, she's up on it, especially when it comes to me and business. So you gotta know when to take a step back and listen, ladies. That's another note that we take in heed, because I'm listening to all the business tips. Miss Amanda is business savvy. And if I would have been wiser when I was younger, I would be just as business savvy. But I'm just getting it in. And receiving everything that I can receive from her while she's here. Like, this is also about getting your roses. You have to listen to your elders and listen to people that have been where you're trying to go when you're trying to get there. Listen, I wish I had my drink mixed up so I can go ahead and take one to that. So I got some funny looking ice tonight. So take that piece out, because you wanna get the ice down in the bottom of your cup when you drop your drink down in there. I'm spilling ice everywhere. So I know it's going to be wet in a second. But go ahead and get your ice in the bottom of your cup. And you can dress it up however you want. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more lime juice to my cup, just to take away some of the liquor. And add a little bit of grenadine in there. Just for punishment. And now we're going to go ahead and pour our drink in there. It should be nice and mixed up. Remember, again, ladies, I use the Donato vodka. Go ahead and get that. Very good friends of mine are sponsored by that. So go ahead and get you some of that. You support Black businesses, Black brands, Black artists. Support them. Go get that. We have the vermouth. This is sweet vermouth. You can use any kind of vermouth that you would like. It's normally used to make martinis. And if you're going in the store to find it, it would be in the wine section. Go to the champagne. I threw that out, but it took me a long time to get it. The tonic water, gotta get that. Grenadine, this is just specifically for sweetness. And lime juice. Mix it all up. And we are ready. Tonight, ladies, we are speaking about business. Financial literacy is what we need in our community. And in our community, we don't talk about it enough. Ooh, I'm always making a red drink. I need to get me some purple mix and stuff so I can make me some purple drinks. Let's see what it's tasting like. I'm so excited. While we're speaking about business, I had to get me a straw tonight. We're going to go ahead and toast in, ladies. It is Chitter time. Hello, Miss Christiana. We're so glad to have you here. Ladies, if you're just now tuning in, drop a like. Drop a comment, tell a friend to tell a friend. It is time. And now we officially have our drinks mixed up. Alexa, Volume 4. Alexa's having her way, and then Eminem's in the back really doing more than I want him to. So we're going to go ahead and toast up, ladies. Ooh, that tastes like fruit punch. I outdid myself. Because I know for a fact it's filled with liquor. Ladies, let's go ahead and jump into our topic. Because in our community, we don't speak about business. We don't talk about entrepreneurship enough. We don't speak about generational wealth and growth, which is building your business, getting entrepreneur intelligent. That's what that does. It educates you on things and the possibilities for your family, for your children, and your children's children. And when you get to tap into entrepreneurship and what it is, and being your own boss and owning your own business, you really step into a whole new bracket of life and money and management and financial freedom and time. Really, money. All money is, in my eyes, because people make it seem like money is just the end all be all. Money is important and you do need it to succeed. But I'm gonna tell you right now, and I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, because I want the world to understand that money is not the be all end all. It's nice to have it. It's wonderful to have it. But at the end of the day, money does nothing but grant you the freedom that you want to be able to do everything you need to do. You got money, you ain't worried about what time it is. When you have money, you're not worried about when this needs to be done or how that needs to be done. You can put your bills on auto pay. You can jump on a flight and go where you need to go, because you know that your money, Jeff Bezos, he ain't worried about nothing. That man probably gets up and go, like, he might not even know what day it is half the time. Money grants you, I don't know what it's called, time freedom. It frees up your time. It gives you more time to do everything you need to do. And the best way for you to free up your time and prepare for your future and get your children ready is to build financial wealth and build your own business. We are talking about entrepreneurship tonight. We're talking about business. That gives you access to a whole nother level of financial literacy that we in our community are not even used to. We don't even really speak on entrepreneurship. We don't speak on owning your own business. Most of the time, the only way that most of us even know about entrepreneurship is because we went to school or we had to educate ourselves. We might be the first business owners in our family, first college graduates, first high school graduates. A lot of us are the first in our communities. And this is why we need to have financial conversations. This is why we need to speak on the importance of business. This is why we need to speak on the importance of getting to know money and how it works. We need to understand the importance of credit. I almost said Pacific, and that's my favorite word. I hate when people say Pacific. Specific. This specific topic is more like a series, because first we're going to begin with business. Then we go into financial literacy. Then we go into grants. Then we go into credit. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, it's levels. It's levels to this. Step into entrepreneurship so that you can build your own wealth. That brings me to the poem for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Say it loud. That is how we are stepping into things in 2020. That is how we are 2021. It's not 2020. It is 2021. And we are tapping into everything that we need to tap into. We are making new ways and creating avenues and building businesses. We are building entrepreneurships. We are teaching entrepreneurship. We are making a way for our children and our children's children to become everything that they need to become. And the only way for us to do that is to educate ourselves. Say it loud. You have $1 billion opportunity. As an entrepreneur, you control your destiny. You can go as high as you want to be, and it's you who determines your salary. I'm here to tell you about the glitz, the glamour, the trials and tribulations, the doubts, the non-believers, and all the underestimators. I'm here to tell you how to stick to your plan. Show them you're a maker and a doer. Say it loud, say it proud. If you want to be an entrepreneur, as a child, if you strive to be a doctor or a lawyer, in society's eyes, you're on the right path. But say entrepreneur, you'll get nothing but laughs. People don't want to support your dreams until you're drowning in dough. But as an entrepreneur, you know something they don't know. You can own your own business and lay down a dynasty for your children and your children's children and your grandchildren's children. Now, the road to success is not easy, and only the strong can survive. You must have discipline in order to thrive. If you truly want to succeed, you must not be afraid to fail. As we all know, to get to paradise, you first go through hell. And you're never too old and you're never too young to be an entrepreneur. All you need is a plan and the heart to pursue it. You worked a corporate job all your life? That's okay. You can still do it. Use the skills you learn on the job to help you seize the moment. Transition into a new atmosphere with you as your own boss, own leader. You're prepared. You're a maker and a doer, so I'll call you a pursuer. Say it loud, say it proud. If you're ready to be an entrepreneur. When choosing your business, personality is key. Why not have a job that fits you perfectly? You make your own schedule, own hours and days. The happiness you feel once you open your own business, whoo! You be amazed. Step out of the ordinary into the extraordinary and become an entrepreneur. Run your business on your time so you can maneuver. You ain't graduated from high school? Man, you better not let that stop you. That is just a stone in the road. You can still entrepreneur. Turn your life around and reach an all new high. Only you can stop you. So don't be afraid to try. Open your business and watch your dollars multiply. You can never think too big. The limit is above the sky. Are you a college graduate tired of doing the same things? Then open your business and put to work that degree. Use everything you study to help build your foundation. Step into a world full of your very own creations. Run by your very own stipulations. But wait, you'll never make it in that world. You ain't built for that life. You should have never dropped out, quit your job, gotten pregnant. You knew that wasn't right. You're living in a fantasy world, just full of pipe dreams. You need to get back to reality, get a real job, and stop living in make-believe. Those are just some of the things you'll hear trying to make it to the top. But don't let the non-believers make you stop. Let negative talk go in one ear and out the other, no matter who it's from, husband, wife, aunt, uncle, sister, brother, best friend, cousin, or mother. Nothing worth having in life is easy to obtain. You have to have heart to make it in this lane. But that joy you feel once you've opened your own business is an irreplaceable joy, and we call it success. When you've shown the world you're a maker and a doer, they classify you a pursuer. You'll say loud, say it proud, because you're an entrepreneur. Truth be told, ladies and gentlemen, that is what we're speaking on tonight. Business. We are speaking on entrepreneurship. We are speaking on generational wealth. Financial literacy creates financial freedom, which creates you the freedom and the time to move and live as you please. Now that I have properly introduced the topic, let me go ahead and bring in my special guest who is going to come in and give you some expertise on business. We're going to go ahead and welcome in my guest, Miss Coach Amanda Manigault. Come on in and introduce yourself and let everyone know what you will be speaking on tonight.
Well, hello, Uniquia. I tell you, I hadn't heard that one in a while, and that is one of the poems that's in your book, right? Living in Truth.
Yes, ma'am.
And that is an awesome poem. And I know you have another volume coming out in November, correct? Okay, so she disappeared on me. So nevertheless, you guys, that's one of my favorite poems in her book, Living in Truth. And that book is actually still available. In fact, she has volume 2 coming out. And I happen to have been a part of that. She wrote that whole book on her own. I just did the background, I produced the book for her. We produced the book in our own company that we have. And I was excited and happy to be a part of that and to share that moment with her. And she has volume 2 coming out in November. And I'm happy to be a part of that background work as well. So I'm excited for
It's called The Rebirth. The Rebirth.
That's right. Living in Truth Rebirth coming out in November. That's one of my favorite poems that you just did. Thank you so very much. I thought you were going to introduce me, though.
Excuse me?
I thought you were going to introduce me.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are on Chitter Chatter again with my co-host, Miss Amanda Manigault. She is a 40-year veteran in the business game. She has owned her own cosmetology school. She's a cosmetology instructor. She is a cosmetological entrepreneur. This is the woman that I go to when I have any questions about business. She teaches braiding. She has trained me and built me on how to maintain and plan my business. She is Miss Organization, Miss Show Up and Show Out. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, take one sip to the introduction of Miss Amanda, Coach Miss Amanda Manigault.
Let's toast to that.
Thank you. On Chitter Chatter.
Thank you, Uniquia. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is always a pleasure to be on Chitter Chatter. You know that. And I'm excited to see your growth. I accidentally put episode 26, y'all, and she corrected me and said it is episode 29. So I am excited about her growth. She has a very special edition, as she mentioned earlier. Next week, she will not be here on Thursday night. She will be here on Friday night. And she has a special edition with some beautiful ladies that's going to join her. And they just got some exciting things going on for episode 30. So, Uniquia, I want you to know that I am godly, motherly, sisterly proud of you. I really am. You really, really, you did the doggone thing. So I'm proud of you. And I can't tell you enough how proud I am of you. And if you ever doubt that, just think about it and hear these words. Your mother is very, very proud of your accomplishments. So before I'm gonna reintroduce myself because I am a professional cosmetologist. I am a cosmetology instructor.
It means a lot. It means so much.
Evaluator, a beauty salon and school owner. I'm a continuing education provider. I am a hair braiding expert. I am Black Girl Beauty Coach. I am a beauty influencer. I'm Amanda Manigault, you guys. And it's an honor and a pleasure to be here. I am the one-stop shop in the beauty industry for all your beauty needs. I actually like to call it the 5-stage process. Number one, you can come. Am I still breaking up, you guys?
Miss Amanda. Yes, you are. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just now tuning in, this is Chitter, and to tell us about business here tonight. She's laying out her credentials. Ladies, if you've been listening, you can see that she's highly qualified and has been in business more than my life. And I'm 30. I will be turning 30 again in November, as Miss Amanda said. Continue on, Mom.
Pardon me? I'm ready.
Okay. We're ready.
I don't know if I'm breaking up because you was breaking up too, actually, when you was talking. So why don't you mute when I'm talking and I'll mute when you're talking? That might help. So anyway, you guys, what I was saying is I provide the one-stop shop. I've been an entrepreneur for over 40 years. So tonight, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about 5 things about owning your own business, being in business. My main focus, everything I talk about really can relate to men, women, black, white, yellow, blue, it doesn't matter. It can relate to all of us. But because of the platform that we're on, Black Girl Beauty platform, this platform is all about inspiring and empowering Black women and girls. So I'm going to focus on that tonight. I'm going to focus on my sisters tonight. I want to really instill some things in my sisters and hope and pray that outside of that, others can feel and get a part of what we're doing. But I'm especially
absolutely jump into it.
And I have 5 little snippets that I want to touch on tonight. The first one is the consequences of being a Black woman in business. The second one is the opportunities of being a Black woman in business. Number 3 is
one second. In case we're writing. Give the fans time to write down what you're saying.
Let me talk and then they'll catch up. Number 3 is do not let your past define your future. Number 4, we're going to touch on cash, credit, and collateral. There are normally 5 C's that I like to go over, but tonight I'm going to touch on those 3: cash, credit, and collateral. And then number 5 is push the green light. That's my favorite. Push the green light. So again, I'm going to go through those 5 topics. And if you find value in any of the information that I am giving you tonight, please take a moment to like, share, post your comments in the comments section, put your information, DM me, just stay in touch, and we'll have some information where you can leave your information if you have questions. But most importantly, if you find any value in the information that I'm presenting, please post your comment and share your comment, ask questions or anything. So I'm going to go
And we're
straight.
going to take one sip to that, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and jump on into it.
So I'm going to start with number one. Number one is the consequences of being a Black woman in business. I was reading something in Forbes magazine, and this was an article back from May 2021. And it talked about how Black women in business, Black women are opening businesses in droves right now. More Black women are opening businesses than white men, which is pretty, unusual. But right now, uh, the doors are wide open for Black women. So there's a message that I want you to get tonight. As I go through all my snippets here, I want you to get a message. You don't have to tell me what that message is. You can put it in the comments if you like to. Most importantly, I just want you to get this one important key factor that I'm going to mention in every step out of these 5 steps. And I want you to be sure that you get that message that I'm leaving with you tonight. So Forbes magazine is talking about how Black women, we take the short end of the stick. We may be opening up more businesses, but we're not getting the true value of the business of being an entrepreneur as a white man would. And most of the reasons behind that is because the opportunities for us are not there as it would be for, say, a white man. When we walk into the banks, they're not as easy to give that Black woman a business loan, or we may not inherit a business like most white men may. And most of us are first time entrepreneurs, or we don't have that financial backing or that support system. And I'm speaking of most of us, not all of us. So those things tend to hinder us when we go to open up a business as far as long-term success. But I'm here to tell you today, one of the most important things that I stopped by, if you don't get anything else, remember I said there's a key nugget in every step of what I'm telling you. I want you to live in the now. I want you to think about where we're at right now. Right now, we're at a place where, yes, that's what Forbes said in May 2021. That was in May. And here we are right now in August, almost September. And I'm telling you, things are changing drastically. So what I'm trying to say to you guys,
absolutely,
if you don't get anything else, I want you to remember to live in the right now. Let's not focus on what used to be. Let's not focus on what might be 2 years from now. I want you to think about right now, right where you're at right now. What's happening right now? And I'm not talking about COVID. I'm speaking of business right now. I'm speaking of you being a Black woman, a Black man, whatever the case might be. I want you to think about the now, right where we're at. And I want you to think about all the opportunities that are out there. And so
Miss Amanda, when you say think about the now in business, like, do you mean think about where business is right now, or what we should be doing in business right now? Like, should we be changing up how we handle business, or should we just be paying attention to how business is moving in our atmosphere?
Really both. Really both. There is so much movement going on right now until we can get lost in the movement. We can get lost in what's going on in Afghanistan right now. We can get lost in what's going on with the COVID right now. We can get lost in the situation with Biden and how they're, talking about him right now. We can get lost up in all of that. And we can get so lost up in all of that until we miss the opportunities that's out. Right now, there are so many opportunities, grants, loans, credit. There are so many opportunities right now that can help you build your business, that if you're not paying attention, if you're focusing on the wrong things, you will miss out on those opportunities. So I stopped by to wake you up today, to give you a little pinch, just to give you a little reminder, and to let you know that the time is now. Remember,
Absolutely, absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just now tuning in, this is Chitter Chatter. I am your host, Uniquia Manigault, and we have Coach Amanda Manigault, and she's coming in and she's giving us the building blocks for foundation. She just gave us step one, consequences in business to being a black woman. A black woman, and she explained how it's important to keep up with what's going on in the now in business, and that is so powerful, ladies, because it's easy to get caught up in what's going on in the world. And what she just explained to us is something. That's why in the beginning, if you were paying attention, what I said is we're receiving tonight, ladies. You have to be able to listen. That is so powerful, and it could go over your head if you don't pay attention. It's so easy to get caught up in what's going on here. What's going on?
okay, I had to mute for a minute because I think you were going in and out again. Okay, so yes, absolutely, Uniquia. What you're saying is absolutely true. And so my number two is the opportunities of being a black woman in business. So what are the opportunities of being a black woman in business? The first thing is I wanted to say is that a shift is taking place right now. I don't know if y'all could feel it in the air. I don't know if you see it when you go outside, if you feel it when you go outside, but there's a shift taking place right now. Remember, I told you that there was a time when we walked in the bank and all doors was closed for black women. I'm talking to my sisters, especially tonight. This is Black Girl Beauty, and I want to pour some things into my sisters tonight. So basically, shift is taking place. And oftentimes when that shift is taking place, there's going to be some good things happening and there's going to be some bad things happening. So what I mean when I say that, I say you can walk down the street and that business that used to be on that corner is shut down and closed. So you might get caught up and say, wow, this business is closed right now. And they was there for 20 years. But rather than say that, it may be an opportunity for you, but you might miss that opportunity because you're so busy caught up in this business that closed instead of saying, oh, well, I'm looking for a building right now. So right now, I want you to think about what I said. Think about the now that you're living in. Think about the opportunities out there. What have I been praying for? What have I been waiting all my life? That right now there may be some doors or there may be some money available. 10 years ago, I might have didn't have the financial backing. You get so caught up in focusing on what you don't have. I don't have the family support. I don't have a husband. I don't have an extra income. We get so caught up in what we don't have until we miss that window of opportunity. We don't know how long that window is going to be here, but what I'm here to tell you, what I stopped by to remind you, the little pitch that I wanted to give you today, I wanted to let you know the opportunities are there right now. I'm going to repeat what I said. We're living in the now, not yesterday, not what used to happen. Don't think about that bad relationship you used to be in. Don't think about what happened 10 years ago with him or her. Think about the opportunities right now, and that's the only thing that needs to be on your mind. If you are thinking about, if you're the one that had that dream about opening that business, and maybe it didn't happen 5 years ago when you was trying to do it, and maybe you just gave up and didn't do it again, the time is now. You had a question, Uniquia? Oh, okay.
I did not.
I thought you had a question. So that was my number two. The opportunities of being a black woman. When I said the doors were closed, you couldn't walk in the bank then. But right now, there are a lot of opportunities, and I want you to tap in to what we're doing at Black Girl Beauty Foundation outside of Chitter Chatter, outside of our Monday night talk show. Outside of all of that, I want you to tap in so that you can stay connected, because it takes more that you have to put in so that you can get out, and you have to join and be a part of so that you can learn more, because there's only so much we can do now.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, season opportunities is so important when it comes to business. I seen an episode, it was a talk show. I don't even remember what it was, but it was something on Instagram where there was a guy, a billionaire, a lady had him on her talk show, and he was talking to her about opportunities like Miss Amanda was just saying. And she asked him, how was he so well when it came to business? And he gave the same answer like what Miss Amanda just gave. His answer was simple. I never missed an opportunity to seize an opportunity. And she asked him, and I'm gonna give you I'm using this so that you ladies can have an example of how quickly opportunities can come, like Miss Amanda said, and how easily they're there, and all you have to do is receive them. She asked him, what did he mean by that? And his response was simple. He went in his checkbook, pulled out his checkbook, and gave her a blank check. And he said, here, fill out any number that you want. She looked at him. Now, this is a guest on her talk show now. She looked at him and she said, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. He said, no, go ahead. Write any number you want. She said, no, I can't do that. You're my guest. He took that check back from her and he said, see, you just missed a great opportunity. Mm-hmm. And ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you that hit me so hard, especially as me being a talk show host, because if you look down at the reality and just lay it out on what it was, she missed a great opportunity. Here it was, a billionaire handing her a blank check saying, fill it out and put any number you want. She could have put $1 billion. She could have put anything. She chose to put nothing. And that is how opportunities come later. It's not about being a fool. It's not about trying to milk someone. He gave her that check and told her to put any number that he wanted. Call people on their bluff, ladies. Seize opportunities when they come to you, because you don't know when they'll come again. I guarantee you, she'll never have another opportunity to have a billionaire on her show and give her a check. Matter of fact, the show probably not even up no more because I don't even remember what it was. That is a prime example of how you need to seize opportunities when they come, because they're going to come randomly and you may not always recognize it. I'm sure she thought he was joking. I'm going to tell you right now, that taught me a lesson. If I'm ever in that situation in my life, whether I feel like the person is joking or not, I'm going to go and take that check and I'm going to write something in it. He's going to have to tell me later on that it was a joke. Do not miss opportunity. Miss Amanda, you on a roll. These are some good, you on a roll. Ladies, this is why business conversations are so important. If you're just now tuning in, ladies, Miss Amanda, this is Chitter Chatter, and we are speaking on business today. Take it away, Mommy.
All right. And if you find value in this information that we are sharing with you, please comment in the comment box, like, share, tell somebody, tell a neighbor, tell a friend that Chitter Chatter is on the air with Miss Uniquia tonight, and I am her guest tonight. So my number 3, you guys, and this is a very important one. Do not let your past define your future. Amen. Oftentimes, we put in our mind we cannot do something because of something that happened in our past. We feel defeated because we might have failed. We might have tried once and we might have failed. We let those negative thoughts in our minds, in our bodies, in our souls, and it hinders us. Nothing can really stop you but you. Right now, I'm going to send you another little reminder. That reminder is we are living in the now. You got to let go of those past relationships that didn't work. You got to let go of that bitterness that didn't work. Whatever you tried to do that didn't happen 10 years ago, let it go. That has nothing to do with where you are right now. That has nothing to do with the opportunities that are in front of you right now. There's money out there right now. There's credit out there right now. There's property out there right now. I mean, all types of real estate out there right now. There are things out there for you right now that wasn't out there for you just last year. But it's there right now.
And I want to piggyback off of that, because not only that, ladies and gentlemen, you are not the same person you were last year.
That's right.
You are not the same person you were when those situations didn't go the way they should have went. You are not the same person you were when left went right and right went left and wrong was wrong and everything is different. You're different now. You know more. You know better. You're a little bit more wiser. You're a little bit more strong. You're a whole lot more tough, and you probably a whole lot more faithful. Ladies and gentlemen, growth is a beautiful thing.
Absolutely. And I want to get you in that mindset, because sometimes we think, oh, I got 2 kids now. Oh, I got, I've been through this with my baby daddy. Oh, I was on that job, I lost that job. Oh, I lost my house. Oh, I don't have that support system. Oh, I can't hire any help because I don't have
Those
the
are all
money.
excuses.
Oh,
Those are all
a bunch
excuses.
of excuses. And that was my next line. We have no time for excuses. If you have a goal and you have a dream to open up that business, or if you're already in business, you're trying to take that business to the next level, I stand before you right now. I stand before you right now to just whisper in your ear and let you know one more time, the time is now. The opportunities are there. Everything that you wanted, I promise you, is right there right now. So I want you to get in that mindset to know that I can do this no matter what the past was. Do not let your past mistakes, do not let your past failures, do not let what didn't work, those bad relationships, none of that sit in your mind. Because as the man thinketh, so is he. So do not let those thoughts in your mind, do not plant those negative seeds. First of all, you don't even have time. You don't even have time to let that sit and ponder in your mind. The time is right now. And we don't know how long that door is going to be open. What I do know for a fact is that when this pandemic is over, you guys, I want y'all to expect everything to be different. I want y'all to expect a lot of doors to start closing. I want y'all to expect a lot of opportunities that are there right now to not be around. That's why I'm sitting here telling you, and I'm reminding you, and I'm pinching you, and I'm yelling to you right now. Time is now. So those of you
Time is now.
Oh, I'm waiting. People like to say, oh, I'm trying to wait until I get up on my feet. Or I gotta wait until the kids graduate from high school. When I get all the kids out, or I gotta wait until I'm making a little bit more money. Or you ain't got no waiting to do. It's not this. There's no waiting. Everything that you want,
none,
is here right now. It's here right now, and the money that you need is here right now. The credit that you need is here right now. All the opportunity that you need, they're here right now.
And it won't be here later. By the time later on, everyone else will be hit to the opportunities and everything else that's out right now. So later on, it'll be occupied full right now. It's feasible. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're just now tuning in, this is Chitter Chatter, and we are here with my guest, Miss Amanda Manigault, speaking. This gentleman is growing, and that we are. This topic has been so informative. I don't know why. This episode has been so informative because in our community, we talk about business. We talk about available to know what you have.
Okay, I'm here. I just muted when you were talking. So absolutely, Uniquia. Thank you for that. You're right. Again, the time is now. So that takes me to my number 4. My number 4 is normally I have 5 C's, but tonight I'm going to break it down for the sake of time. And remember, I'm especially reaching out to my colored women. Right now, I'm especially reaching out to you. Why? Because, we always tend to be that little piece that has some type of problem or something trying to slow us down or something trying to hinder us or somebody trying to tell us no or somebody saying you can't do that right now or sickness might come. It's always some type of disease, and they're always attacking our colored women before or more than any other race out there. I feel like the African American women has the hardest than any other race, any other individual out there. But guess what? That don't stop us, because remember I told you, time is now. The door is open right now. So brings me to my number 4. My 3 C's that I'm going to talk about right now is cash, credit, and collateral. Next week, Uniquia said she's going to go into a little financial
3
literacy.
important C's.
But, pardon me? Okay, she said she's going to go into financial literacy. But right now, I'm going to talk about those 3 C's. Because
next week is game night.
Okay. So let me just get to my 3 C's. My 3 C's is cash. I want y'all to remember this now. Cash, credit, and collateral. What do you mean, Amanda, when you say this? These are your 3 best friends in business right now. Cash, credit, and collateral. So what I mean when I say that is when you think about we're talking about now, we're talking about the opportunities that are in front of you right now. There's one of 3 things that you're going to need that could perhaps get you the money that you need, or can perhaps bring you the opportunity, or get you the building that you need. So if you have all 3 of those things, my, you on point. If you have 2 of those things, you good to go. But even if you just have one of those things, it can open up a door of opportunity for you. So when I say cash, credit, and collateral, let's just say you got $100,000 sitting right now, but you got bad credit and you don't have no collateral. Then that $100,000 get you where you want to go. It can perhaps open up some doors, get your building, get your equipment, get you started, fix your credit, buy you some collateral. That $100,000 can do a lot for you. Let's just say you don't have no cash, but you got some credit. Your credit you might have a 800 credit score. Guess what? That credit can get you in the door. So I want you to start opening up your minds and open up your hearts right now. Open up your bodies, open up your thoughts, free yourself right now. Because right now you've been in this box, you've been in this bubble, and you've been thinking that you couldn't do it because you didn't have no cash. Or you've been thinking that the opportunity's not there because you don't have no assets. But if you got a credit score, that credit score can take you a long way. But if you got that cash and that credit score, then nothing can stop you but you. So right now, I'm trying to put this bug in your ear so you can think about the doors and opportunities that are out there right now. And if you think about where you're at, evaluate yourself. Sit back and say, what do I have going on for me? Do I have any cash? Do I have any credit? Do I have any collateral? Or maybe somebody who you've been thinking about going into business with, maybe they got cash, but they don't have no credit. But maybe you can bring the credit to the table. Maybe your brother or a family member might have a business idea and you've been thinking about opening up this business. And maybe now you can go into partnership with them because you got some collateral. And you got something that you could bring to the table. So now we got to open up our minds, y'all. We got to get creative in making some things happen in our lives. And I'm talking especially to my colored sisters right now. Because remember I told you earlier, we used to walk in the bank and the doors were closed. But see, now there's some opportunities out there for us where we don't even have to really go in the bank. There are some opportunities out there that we can create for ourselves if we have the right knowledge and empowerment, and we know the right people, or we're connected with the right circle, or we have the right network. If we're aligning ourselves with the right people in our lives, what you don't have, somebody else might have. So out of those 3 things that I shared with you, maybe you own a couple of properties. Maybe at this time, those properties have value in them. Maybe that's another way that you can go out and start that business. But there are loans out there. Remember I told you there are loans out there, there are grants out there, there's credit out there. There are things out there right now that wasn't there last year or 5 years ago. So I'm trying to put this bug in your ear so that you can move now.
Absolutely.
NOW. That's the key message that I want you to get today. The time is now. You have to learn how to use
Absolutely.
what you got to get what you want. Let's not think about what you don't have. Let's not focus on who's not there for you, who don't believe in you, who have always doubted you. Forget all of that. What do you have? Do you got some cash? Do you have a little bit of credit? Do you got assets? Right now, think about what you have and say, how can I make this work for me? I need $500,000 right now. How can I go get that? And trust me, some things are going to come your way that's going to try to deter you. I had a situation that happened to me a couple weeks ago. And I had to say, wow. But I'm going to tell you, we got to learn how to keep pushing even when things come your way and try to deter you from where you know you're going. You can't be doubting yourself.
Absolutely.
You can't be all mixed up and confused. You got to know what you want and you got to go get it, and you can't hesitate. You got to push that button. And guess what? Uniquia, do you have any questions before?
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just now tuning in, this is Chitter Chatter, and we're speaking on business tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is all of a part of our financial literacy series that we will continue on throughout our talks. Next week, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be on episode 30. I will be celebrating and exciting some ladies camp. So listen, it's adult time. We're having game night. So many ladies. We are on and we're camping out, and we're out all night. Sometimes, ladies in our community, in the midst of business, in the midst of everything that we speak about here on Chitter Chatter, we also have to take time to relax, to chill, to take care of us and fellowship with other women that are also living and doing and moving and grooving the same way we are. That is what next and we will be meeting next Friday for Chitter PM. Next Friday at the following week we'll be back on Thursday. Thursday is our Chitter Chatter day. However, for the camp out next week, we'll be moving to Friday just so that ladies can have time to order. We can just, no one wants to have to get up early in the morning. That is what we are doing. We have to learn in our community how to take breaks, rest, and have a good time. We are Black women next weekend, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're interested in being there, it's RSVP. You must reserve your slot. And if you bring a guest, you must reserve your guest as well. There are RSVP only, ladies. So next week, that's what we'll be doing. And just now tuning in, drop a like, drop a comment, tell a friend to tell a friend. It is Chitter Chatter guest, Coach Amanda Manigault, and she has been coming in and she has given us an insight on business. Not all, but a few great tips and tools she has given us to keep in mind when you're moving into entrepreneurship, when you're moving into business, when we're speaking about financial literacy. These are the things that you need to know. Number one was competencies that are provided to Black women in business. Number two was opportunities for Black women in the community. Number three, Miss Amanda. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We are just doing a recap. Number three was C's opportunities. Number four was the 3 C's. And here we are at number 5. Miss Amanda, take it on over.
Number 5, you guys. Number 5 is push the green light. No more waiting. No more trying to figure it out. No more I got to get myself together. No more I need this. No more I need that. I'm waiting on this person. I'm waiting on that person. No more. Push the green light. It's time to go. It's the time is now. So if you found value in everything that I shared with you today, make sure you post a like. If you come back later on and you listen to this live, make sure you put your comments in the comment section, post your comments, ask questions, DM me, and most importantly, I want you to remember that this is Chitter Chatter and Uniquia is your host, but this is our membership. Right now, our membership is open. If you click on this link, you can you can become a member of Black Girl Beauty Foundation. And we have monthly gatherings. Uniquia has one next Friday. It's a social event for women. We will be doing social events once a month on Friday nights, whether she'll be doing them with her group or I'll be doing them with my group. There's a lot of things that we have going on. We have our meetings to get together and chat and talk and strengthen one another, inspire one another for just $10 for the year. I don't know if I said month or not earlier. Just $10 for the entire year. Right now, that's the price that's open. We don't know how long it'll be for that price. Right now, that's what it is. It's $10 you can join, and that covers you for the entire year. And you will receive information on our monthly webinars. You will join into our social network. There are some things that only will be available to our members. We will have a private group that you'll be a part of. There are some things that we have going on and that you'll be able to tap into just because you're a member. So you can visit, click on that link or type that link and copy and paste it, whatever you need to do, and join in and be a part of this movement. Black Girl Beauty is a movement. We have so many exciting things going on. We inspire women, we empower women, and we I don't know what she got going on with this screen here. And also, another thing is, even if you just want to leave your email, go to www.blackgirlbeauty.org, complete the registration there, leave your email so that you can be on our email list and receive our newsletter every month and other exciting information and things that we have going on. But finally, again, Uniquia, I thank you for inviting me to be your guest today. It was a pleasure and an honor to be able to share just a little bit with you guys. Just a little bit of information that I wanted to share with you guys. I will be on the Amanda Manigault Beauty Talk Show this Monday. And this Monday, we're going to get a little deep into business credit. So if you're interested in learning more about how to build your business credit, please tune in with me on Monday night at 8 o'clock. More information.
Welcome back to the Amanda Manigault Show, Miss.
Welcome back. Welcome back. And so
welcome back.
Episode. So I just wanted to say thank you, Uniquia, for inviting me to be on your show tonight. And I'm going to leave out as you finish up.
Thank you so much for being here, Miss Amanda. And I'm also so proud of you. The insight that you always bring is always so extraordinary. But I'm so glad to have you here on this particular topic that is so perfect for you. Thank you for joining us. And it has been a pleasing pleasure.
As well as a privilege.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Toast it out.
Absolutely. My drink is almost on its way out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Chitter Chatter, and we have had an awesome night here. We have had an awesome night here with Black Girl Beauty, and I'm so thankful to have everyone that has tuned in. Ladies and gentlemen, next week again, for the umpteenth time, we will be meeting next Friday at 8 p.m. It's game night, ladies. We are playing Twister. We are playing a card game that I have specifically made for the ladies. We are playing Taboo. We're playing Monopoly. And we are also having a camp out and smoking and drinking and having all types of fun. Ladies and gentlemen, we are relaxing. We are Black womening. That is what we do when we get together, we need to have opportunities to relax. We need to have time to be Black women. We need to have time to sit down and discuss business. That is Black. This is Black Girl Beauty, ladies and gentlemen. And I am so thankful to have you here. If you're just now tuning in, this has been Chitter Chatter, and we are on our way out, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a plum pleasing pleasure. And I'm so thankful to everyone that has tuned in. Drop a like, drop a comment, tell a friend to tell a friend that you have joined in for Chitter Chatter. Follow me on Instagram. I am Uniquia. That's IAMUNIQUIA. Follow me on Facebook, Uniquia Manigault, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter. I'm Coco Plum. COCOPLUUM. Follow me on everything and stay tuned in. If you have not yet joined our group, join Black Girl Beauty on Facebook. That is where you keep up with Uniquia Manigault. That is where you catch Coach Amanda Manigault. That is where you keep up with everything Black Girl Beauty. Thank you all for tuning in. It has been a great night. And don't forget, next week again, we're meeting on Friday, 8 p.m. for game night. And ladies, it is ladies' night. And I'm feeling right. Oh, it is ladies' night. Oh, what a bow. Next week is episode 30. And I'm turning it out. Come out, bring your own everything, but everything is free. Good night, ladies.